noise? Who is calling Hamlet? Oh, here they come.
What have you done with the corpse, my lord?
I've gotten it dirty, ashes to ashes, but dust to dust.
But tell us where it is so we can take it to the chapel.
Don't believe it.
Believe what?
That I take your advice rather than keep my own secret. Besides, you're a sponge. What is the son of a king supposed to say to a sponge?
You think I'm a sponge, my lord?
Move closer. Yes, sir, a sponge that soaks up a king's approval, his awards, and his decisions. Officers like that give the king the best service in the end. He keeps them in his mouth like an ape. First he moves them around, then he swallows them. When he needs what you have found, he can just squeeze you like a sponge and you'll be dry again.
I don't follow, my lord.
I'm glad about that. Slay words are never understood by fools.
My lord, you have to tell us where the body is, and then go with us to see the king.
The body's with the king, but the king's not with the body. The king's a thing.
A thing, my lord?
A thing of no importance. Take me to him. Ready or not, here I come.
I have sent to seek him and to find the body. How dangerous it is that this man goes loose. You must not, we put the strong law on him. He is loved of the distracted multitude, who like not in their judgment, but at their eyes. And where 'tis so, the offender's courage is weighed, but never the offense, to bear all smooth and even. This sudden sending him away must seem deliberate.
Start over. Yeah, sorry.
I have sent to seek him and to find the body. How dangerous it is that this man and goes loose. You must not, we put him, the strong law on him. He is loved of the distracted multitude, who like not in their judgment, but their eyes. And where 'tis so, the offender's scourge is weighed, but never the offense, to bear all smooth and even. This sudden sending him away must seem diseases deliberate.
Very good, very good. And oh, she's still not playing. Sorry.
Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At dinner.
At supper where?
Not where he's eating, but where he's being eaten. A certain conference of worms and chowing down on him. Words of the emperor of all diets. We fatten up all creatures to feed ourselves, and we fatten ourselves for the worms to eat when we're dead. A fat king and a skinny beggar are just two dishes of the same meal. That's all I have to say.
Alas, alas.
A man can fish with the worm that ate a king, and then eat the fish that he catches with that worm.
What dost you mean by this?
Nothing much, just to demonstrate that a king can move through the bowels of a beggar.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven. Send a messenger there if you want to be sure. If your messenger can't find him, you can check hell yourself. But seriously, if you don't find him within the next month, you'll be sure to smell him as you go upstairs into the main hall.
Go seek him.
No need to hurry. He's not going anywhere.
Hamlet, this deed for thine special safety, which we do tender as we dearly grieve, for that which thou hast done, must send thee hence with fury quickness, therefore prepare thyself.
To England?
Aye, Hamlet.
Good.
So is this it? So is it it? For thou knowest our purposes.
I know an angel who can read your mind, but okay, off to England. Goodbye, dear mother.
Thy loving father, Hamlet.
You're my mother. When you married my mother, the two of you became one flesh. So you're my father Also, my mother. Come on, off to England.
Follow him at foot.
Wait, I can't go anywhere.
Tempt him with speed aboard. Delay it not. Hey. No.
Off to England. Oh no.
In England, if my love thou hold'st that out, as my great power thereof may give thee sense, since yet thy circuit strice looks raw and red after the Danish sword, and thy all pay homage to us, thou mayest not coldly set our sovereign process, which imports at full, by letting congruing to the effect the present death of Hamlet. Do it, England, for like the hectic in my blood he rages, and thou must cure me, till I know 'tis done, however my haps, my joys ne'er begun. Go, Captain, from me greets the Danish king, tell him that, by his license, Fortinbras, craves the conveyance of a promised march over his kingdom. You know the rendezvous, if that his majesty would aught with us. We shall express our duty in his eye, and let him know so.
I'll tell him, my lord.
Go softly on.
Then you index.
Exit all except the captain.
Sir, whose troops are these?
You go back.
The King of Norway, sir.
What are they doing here, sir?
They're on their way to invade some part of Poland.
Who's commanding them, sir?
The nephew of the old king of Norway, Fortinbras.
Is he attacking the heartland of Portland or some foreigner?
To tell the truth, we're fighting to win a little patch of ground that's not worth anything. I myself wouldn't pay 5 ducats for it if someone offered it to me for farm, and it wouldn't provide any more profit than that to either the Norwegian or the Pole.
So the Poles won't be willing to defend it?
Oh yes, they will. They've already stationed troops there.
Even 2,000 men and 20,000 ducats are just the beginning of what will cost to settle to this pointless matter. This is what happens when countries have too much money and peace. The quarrel is like abscess, the growth inside someone until it bursts and kills them, and no one knows why. Thank you very much for your information, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Rosencrantz.
Will it please as you go, my lord?
I'll be there in a minute. Start without me. And go away. My God, everything I see shows me how wrong I am and tells me to hurry up and get on with my revenge. What is a human being if he just eats and sleeps? Nothing more than a beast. God don't create us. God didn't create us with such a huge power of thought and a divine capacity for reason in order for us not to use them. Now, whether it's animal-like madness or cowardly hesitation. That comes from thinking too much. Thinking thoughts that are 1 part of wisdom, 3 parts cowardice. I don't know why I'm still alive to say I have to do this deed rather than having done it already. I have the motivation, the willpower, the ability, and the means to do it. It's as plain as the ground beneath my feet that I must do it. Look at this massive army led by a delicate and tender prince who's so puffed up with divine ambition that he puts his fragile life at risk, exposing it to danger and death for a reason as thin as eggshells. To be truly great doesn't mean you're only fight for a good reason. It means you fight over nothing if you honor what is at stake. So where does this leave me, whose father has been murdered and mother defiled, ignoring these mental and emotional provocates and letting them well enough alone? Meanwhile, to my shame, I watched 20,000 men go marching to their death for an illusion and little bit of fame, fighting for a tiny piece of land not even big enough to bury them all. From now on, if my thoughts aren't violent, I'll consider them worthless.